Peace and life, family. I hope that you are well. So, for those of you who follow me on Instagram at the Queen Poe on Instagram, you already know the good news, but I'm so excited to announce that I finally got a mic, you guys. There are so many benefits to having a mic. The main one is that I'll be able to record any time of day or night that I want to. For those of you who don't know, all of my videos, courses for Patreon, all of my YouTube videos, everything is done via my iPhone. I don't have like a camera, or I don't even have like a MacBook or a laptop. I do everything on my iPhone. I record, I edit everything on my iPhone. And because I do everything on my iPhone, the iPhone mic is pretty good, but because the phone is at a distance while I'm recording, I have to project really loud in order to be able to record my videos, i.e. one of the reasons why my neighbors used to knock on the wall because they felt like I was entirely too loud, but I had to do what I had to do. So the beauty of having a mic is that I can now speak at my regular speaking volume, and the mic is a really great mic, so it catches the sound quality really, really well. But I can speak at my regular speaking volume, or I can even whisper if I need to. And the mic picks up the sound really, really well. That's one benefit, that I'll be able to record any time of day or night. Another added benefit is that I will now be able to do different types of videos. So most of you know me from doing videos on Locs, spirituality, social commentary, things like that. But I'll be adding something new to my repertoire, because why not? I'll be doing ASMR mukbang videos. For those of you who do not know what those are, please look some up. Some of my favorite mukbang people are, of course, Be Love, Flavors by Dame Dash, I love AOTV, all of them, so please look some up. But I loved watching ASMR mukbang videos, so I'll be doing some of those. This video in particular is a sample of just me trying it out and seeing what it's like, and getting my feet the tips of my toes wet in the water, if you should say. The goal of my ASMR mukbang videos is really, I wanted to start doing mukbangs for people who are striving to live a plant-based lifestyle. For those of you who do not know, I've been vegetarian for over 7 years now, and I'm pescatarian. I do eat fish sometimes. Once in a while, I eat some fish, but I'm striving to be 100% plant-based. So I'm moving towards a plant-based lifestyle, and I cook a lot. I bake a lot. So in my mukbang videos, I'll be showing you guys, just the process of me preparing various vegetarian, vegan, and some pescatarian foods. So I'll show myself cooking the food, preparing the food, and enjoying the food. And yes, I'm very, very excited about it. So what you're about to see is just a quick little sample or clip of what it'll look like, just me getting my feet wet in the water. Please, please, please feel free in the comments below. Feel free to tell me how you feel about the videos, things that you think were good, things you think I need to improve upon. Once again, this is just a sample. I'm really looking forward to you guys' criticisms. If you are a mukbang person, if you enjoy mukbangs and ASMR videos, what are some things that you think you would want to see, or what are some things that you want me to improve upon? Also, I am open to cooking suggestions and food suggestions. What are some things you would like to see me cook or see me try? Different things you want to see me bake or whatever. I don't fry foods. I don't fry foods in my house. I'm not a big fried food person, so I won't be frying anything, like nothing deep fried probably. But yeah, anything else, try to be plant-based, vegetarian. I'm also open to fish. But once again, moving towards plant-based. Yeah, so food suggestions, baked good suggestions, things like that, as well as what are some things, if you are a mukbang lover or an ASMR lover, what are some things you think could be better about the video, and what are some things you liked about the video? Let me know below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned. Let's go. So let's start cooking. This is the salmon fresh and hot out of the oven. I like to smother my salmon in plenty of garlic resaito, which is a Spanish sauce that I grew up making. It has green peppers, cilantro, olive oil, onions, and you basically puree it into a sauce. So I pack it in resaito. Also, I add fresh cilantro, once again, fresh garlic, about a teaspoon of adobo, a half teaspoon of Himalayan pink sea salt, a half teaspoon of cayenne pepper, red pepper flakes. And this is just one small, maybe 3 to 4 ounce piece of salmon, very small piece. I only need 1 serving of salmon salad. I only wanted to make 1 serving of salmon salad, so I didn't need much. But once I season my salmon to my taste, you can season yours to your taste. I bake it in the oven on 425 for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I put the oven on broil for about 5 minutes. Now, I suggest that you have your salmon be firm, and honestly, you want to dry it out a little bit because you're going to be adding a lot of wet ingredients like mayo and relish. So you definitely don't want the salmon to be overly juicy or wet. Once you take the salmon out of the oven, mince it as finely as you can and prepare to make your salad. Once your salmon is completely minced, you want to go ahead and prepare your bread. Now, my favorite bread is the sprouted grain bread by Ezekiel brand. I love Ezekiel bread. My favorite is the sesame seed one, but they have a lot of varieties. What I love most about Ezekiel bread is that it's 100% vegan, gluten-free, but it's still so moist, and I love it. You can find it in your local freezer section and the gluten-free section of the freezer aisle. As you can see, it's packed with sesame seeds. I do an up-close shot so that you can see exactly how multi-grain or sprouted grain it is, I should say. It's amazing. It has a nice, fresh, nutty flavor. Although it looks very like almost close to wheat bread or just like wheat bread, it's definitely so much better than any wheat bread I've ever tried, any brown bread I've ever tried, honestly. Tastes great. Now, because it's frozen, you do have to warm it up. I warm mine up for about 5 minutes in the oven on 350. While my bread is warming up, I prepare my seasonings that I'm going to use for my salad, as well as my other wet ingredients. So here you'll see everything I'm going to put in my salad. I'm going to explain exactly what everything is, but once again, just 100% vegan mayo by Just Mayo, French's yellow mustard, sweet relish, Bragg's nutritional yeast seasoning. But let's get started with adding everything. So I start first with my Just Mayo. I love Just Mayo brand vegan mayo. I also like Hellmann's vegan mayo, but Just Mayo was my first love, so I must pay homage, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, even though the serving size is 1 tablespoon, I'm going to add about 2 large tablespoons of the vegan mayo into my 1 piece of salmon. Once again, I'm only making 1 serving size of the salmon salad, not too much. This will yield probably about 1.5 cups total of salmon salad, not that much. So that's 1 tablespoon, and then you'll see later on I added another little tablespoon. I'm also going to add French's mustard. I'm going to add about 1 full teaspoon of French's mustard. Now, I measure everything by eye, y'all, so it may not be exactly the teaspoon, but you get it. You can see what it is, I also added about 1/2 teaspoon of sweet relish, not too much. And then my favorite addition is the Bragg's nutritional yeast seasoning. I put this on almost everything, you guys. The benefit of the nutritional yeast is that it's nutritional yeast. It's amazing. It's vegan. The seasoning, the herby spice that it adds is amazing. And then also, I honestly feel like I get a little fuller when I add nutritional yeast to my food. Therefore, I don't eat as much because portion control is a thing. Next, I add my all-purpose seasoning. I love a lot of herbs, you guys. I like very herby food. I eat my resaito on my salmon, plus the additional herbs from the all-purpose seasoning. And even though I did add cayenne pepper and red pepper flakes to my salmon, I also like my food a little spicy, so I'm putting a few more sprinkles of red pepper flakes. Now, here is the final product. So I did add an additional tablespoon of the vegan mayo. So once again, it's about 2 large tablespoons of vegan mayo, 1 teaspoon of French's mustard, 1/2 teaspoon of sweet relish, and then I added my seasoning. So here you can see the texture. As you mix up your salmon salad, the salmon is going to break up even more. So that's why I said you definitely want to chop it, do a mince, but also understand that it's definitely going to break up even more as you mix your wet ingredients in. Make sure you mix it really, really well. And family, just have fun with it. You feel free to add or subtract any ingredients that you like or don't like. If you don't want to use sweet relish, don't use sweet relish. You want to use less or more mayo, use less or more mayo. Just do it to your taste and just enjoy the experience. But once you prepare your salmon, you can add it to your fresh bread. I am a cheese lover. That's why, as I am moving toward a plant-based lifestyle, I am striving to find a good cheese replacement. Some of my subscribers suggested that I try field roast chow cheese. So that is the cheese that you see directly on top of the Ezekiel bread. And then I pack the salmon tightly on top of it, the salmon salad tightly on top. Later on, I added a piece of Daya cheese, but you'll see that later on in the video. Now let's eat, family. So this is the sandwich. This is the Ezekiel bread. You can see the salmon. See the salmon salad. This is the salmon salad. This is the chow cheese. I didn't melt it because I didn't want it to be melted. And that is the Daya cheddar. So I hope you can see that. The Daya cheddar, the salmon salad. Yes, and the Ezekiel bread. The Ezekiel bread is frozen, so you do have to warm it up. I don't use a microwave or anything. I only use the oven. So I just put it in the oven on 350 for probably like maybe 5 minutes, and it immediately thawed, and it has like a nice little slight toast on it. The bread is already crunchy, so you don't really need to toast it that much. But let's give it a try. The salmon is pretty good. This is the bottom. Let's see. Are we ready? I feel like I need to put something right here because I definitely feel like it's going to drip. Ready? It's good. On the bottom. It's dripping all back into the foil. Okay. The bread is so crunchy. The sweetness of the relish really is like standing out against the spice of the cayenne pepper and the sauce, as well as the little bit of extra that I added when I made the salad. The vegan mayo is great. The brand of vegan mayo I use is Just Mayo. I also like Hellman's vegan mayo as well, but I made this one with the Just Mayo, and it's really, really good, you guys. Tastes just like regular mayo. The texture is a little bit thinner than regular mayo, but it has that good mayo flavor. The combination of the two cheeses is just like amazing. The cheddar cheese is definitely has like a sharpness to it, while the chow cheese is not really modeled after cheddar or mozzarella or anything. It's just a creamy, it says a creamy cheese substitute. So it has a very like a unique flavor of its own. I would compare it maybe to like a provolone with like a hint of white American. That's how I would compare the chow cheese. But the combination of both together is amazing. The texture is amazing. Look at that. Yeah. So see the chunks of salmon, the relish. Right. Right. Got bread chunks on my food. It's delicious. Oh, it tastes so good. Look at the double layers of cheese. Do you see the double layers of cheese with the salmon chunks? Yes. Oh, the bread is just so crunchy. Yeah. Yeah. This is right. when you do the combination of cheddar, of the diet cheddar, the vegan cheddar, and the field roast child cheese together, gives me like a sharp cheddar with almost like a Swiss. The sharpness is really amazing. I like good sharp cheddar cheeses. That does it for me. Oh, you guys, this is amazing. So I'm gonna finish enjoying the rest of this amazing salmon salad sandwich. Like I said, this was just a test. I just want to see how it is. But yeah, more mukbangs coming soon. You guys leave your comments and your honest criticisms. Anything you think I need to improve on or do better with, leave that below. And I'll definitely pay attention. And I'll be sure to do my best to improve. I'll let you guys know when the mukbang channel is coming. I'll be sure to tag it in this video. I'll make a comment and pin the comment at the top. And then I'll also maybe repost some more samples or clips from the mukbang video just so you guys can see the progress. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your energy. Make this salmon salad sandwich. Okay? Make it. We don't do nothing else. Make this salmon salad sandwich. Okay? Peace. Thank you for watching, family. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment below your honest opinion. What were some things that you liked about the video? What were some things you would like to see improve about the video? Specifically for my ASMR and mukbang lovers who have studied those videos. I'm looking forward to your suggestions. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and just being a 100% thoroughbred family member. I appreciate your energy. Much love.